Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. I hope you've all had a fantastic day and I thank you for being here. If you're new, welcome to the channel. This is where I talk a lot about fashion, how I enjoy my looks I put together day to day. I offer style tips and hopefully inspire you to enjoy your wardrobe more with those wonderful pieces that you have in it. And I also periodically share DIY and a little bit of lifestyle. Today is a mixture of two things, a little bit of lifestyle mixed with some fashion. I'm taking you on a trip with me to Dallas, and we went to a football game. We went to see the Cowboys play the Eagles. The Eagles won by a lot. So, those of you that are Dallas fans, I'm so sorry. But those of you that are Eagles fans, the Eagles won. So it was an interesting trip in that we had never been to Dallas. And so, we, of course, didn't know quite what to expect. We had kind of been bouncing around the prior week because there were forecasts for tornadoes and some really rough weather the week before. So we didn't know if we were going to have to shift, but the storm shifted east, and so we decided to go ahead and go. And one thing we really did want to get in was the AT&T arena, and that was something my husband wanted to see. It is massive. It is absolutely massive, and it was a pretty nice day. The weather was very accommodating, and the stadium holds like 80,000, I believe. It was full. There was standing room in the standing sections. The mezzanine was full. It was absolutely packed. So we did get to see the stadium, and you'll see a little bit of that. I think I'm still feeling a little bit of my ear being stopped up from the plane ride, so I'm waiting for that to adjust. But we did get quite a bit in. I always suggest to you that when you travel, look at consignment stores, look at thrift stores, look at those stores that are not necessarily in your home area to just see what may be different. I did go into a thrift store, not impressed by anything that I saw there. So that was, I won't say it was a waste. It was interesting. I did find a few things at a consignment store, so I'm going to share those. And I'll be putting together some looks during the holiday. In my holiday looks, I will be bringing out those two pieces, but I'm going to show those. I also found a handbag, and also we got to enjoy Texas barbecue in exploring through YouTube and just asking people about the cuisine in Dallas. Barbecue ranks really, really, really high. So we had barbecue ribs, we had brisket. One morning we did have, well, more like lunch, we had Chick-fil-A. But there is a restaurant called Spring Creek Barbecue. We went there twice, and it was really, really good. The service was amazing. Everyone was very hospitable. And we also, the first day, which was Saturday, the first thing we did, because of course we couldn't check into the hotel until 3, first thing we did was find food. And we went to a place called Tommy's Barbecue. We weren't quite sure upon pulling up because usually we don't stop at places that there are no cars in the yard, but it was near the airport, and so we decided to take a stab at it. And then people started to come in because they open at 11 o'clock. We were there about 11:35, so we were a little bit early, but the food was really good. And I know everything is bigger in Texas. I didn't know that included the baked potatoes. We had the largest baked potato I have ever seen. And very honestly, when the potato came, it reminded me of this bag. The potato was huge. And I should have known there was something special about the potato because with our meal, you could either get 2 veggies or 1 baked potato. So when the potato came, we of course then found out why it was just the one side item. So that was good. But Spring Creek barbecue was really good. I really did like that. So I had ribs. My husband had brisket. So we tried each. Um, Highly recommend that. And the hotel, we stayed at the Westin Dallas Fort Worth Westin. I recommend. So for those of you that saw the background in some of the pictures, that is from the hotel. We also went to Galleria Dallas. It is a shopping mall, and there are 200 plus stores. There's restaurants, an amazing space. You'll see that. And I want to also share in the mall, I had the opportunity to do a little bit of an interview with an employee at Desiree. Desiree is a luxury handbag and accessory store. It is the first Black woman owned luxury store in Galleria, Dallas, and it's called Desiree. And so I went into the store. It pulled me in. It was boutique style. So I took a look at that. We didn't do a lot in terms of attractions. It was more or less what got us there was the Cowboys game. And then just some things around just kind of seeing Dallas. So some areas that I recall that we ventured into was Hearst. I remember Bedford, of course, Fort Worth. The stadium is in Arlington. We went over into, I believe, Frisco, Euless. So when we did a Google search for finding food, the first place it took us, of course, we didn't know where it was taking us. It took us to a food truck. The line was so very long, and it's like, well, it must be good, but we didn't wait, which is how we ended up finding the place we really did stop to eat. And the highlight of the trip, and I do apologize for getting out the late notice here in terms of the trip itself and possibly being able to have a meet and greet with you in the area. I did a late post on Saturday for a meetup on Sunday afternoon, and I was able to meet a subscriber. You'll get to see her in the video. And she lived about 40 minutes away. And so for her to take the time to come and visit with me, I absolutely appreciated that. So I gave the time, I gave a location. If anybody came or not, I would not know until I got there. So she showed up and we had a nice little chat at the restaurant, and that was very nice, and I so much appreciate it. And to Barbara, I want to say thank you for taking time out of your day to come and spend a few minutes with me. And I have since heard from one other of you that is kind of in the area. I'm not sure how far away, but I have since heard, since I've been back, that I missed an opportunity, I guess because I don't think you saw the announcement. And one of you lives in the suburbs of Dallas and told me that you would have brought me apple butter. I absolutely love apple butter. So with that in mind, for my next trip, I will definitely try to let you all have an idea of where I'll be and when. One reason why I didn't go out sooner is because not knowing the area, I didn't want to make it inconvenient for you if you weren't going to travel a little bit. And I kind of needed to fill it out in terms of where I was versus where the stadium was, and try to do all of that kind of in the same time slot. So that was kind of what happened there. So, but thank you, Barbara, for taking the time to come and visit. I so appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the video. There's a lot in the video as far as the mall is concerned. I try to go to stores when I'm traveling that are not in my local area. H&M is. I did go into H&M, and what I found at H&M I had not seen here, but the other stores, for the most part, they are not in my local Richmond, Virginia area. Some are in Northern Virginia, which is a couple of hours from me, but not right here in Richmond. So I always try to go places I haven't seen. So I didn't go into Macy's. There is a Dillard's clearance. I really wanted to get into Dillard's clearance. They're closed on Mondays. Go figure. So that was a missed opportunity. But aside from that, the mall was interesting in that it has a skating rink in the mall. You'll see that, and it's 4 levels, so it is really, really massive. So in the Dallas area, I think it's worth your time to check out Galleria Dallas. So from H&M, I found this black fringe top. You see that? And this had pants to go with it. Personally, for me, I thought that would have been a lot, but I love movement. I love movement in pieces, and I love what the fringe is doing here. It has the keyhole neckline in the back. This has a beaded neckline, and the beading is also on the sleeve. So again, I'll be showing this in my holiday looks. I'll put together some looks with this. And I found this at a consignment store, and trying to locate consignment stores versus where I was in proximity. Everybody I called said they were 20 miles away. I don't care who I called, which direction I thought it was, everything seemed to be 20 miles away. Dallas and that whole area is just wide open. I think one thing that we found really interesting was the amount of bridges and freeways and all of the side roads and all of that. That was really a lot to maneuver. So when it came to getting really far off of our routes, we didn't really want to do that. And 20 miles in either direction just seemed like a lot to do. So I forfeited that, but there was one that I found that was closer, and this one is in Hearst. And this is a crinkle style. I absolutely love that. Has a variation on the crinkle on the bottom. And it's a pull-on, no zipper or anything, V-neck, and it has pockets, which I think is really nice on this style of dress. So we're going to dress this up for holiday. You'll get to see that. And although it is sleeveless, we have a remedy for that during the cooler weather. So I absolutely love this dress. And I got that at Kelly's Closet in Hearst. And I always mentioned the decor in the consignment stores. It was a really unique place. Hard to tell that from just looking through the window. It just got bigger and bigger as I went through. And they had some interesting things. And I got this handbag. I've never had a blue handbag in this shade. So I thought this was a nice opportunity to snag this royal blue handbag. It has gold hardware, has a zipper on the side, and it also has the chain strap. So how cute. We like it. And you'll be seeing this soon in a short. So those were my finds from my Dallas trip. And again, those pieces, the black dress and the blue bag, were from Kelly's Closet in Hearst. We also really liked the neighborhood or the area called Bedford. I always try to see what the real estate looks like when I travel. We didn't go into any model homes or any of that, but in the neighborhoods that we went through, and we really like that Bedford area. That was very nice. So if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, like, and share. I always appreciate that. Thank you all so very much for supporting this channel. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. I do hope you enjoy the video, and hopefully there's something that you see that you can connect to. I always say take a look in the background or look at the pieces that I'm showing to you when I'm in the stores, because there may be some color combinations that you might can work from your own wardrobe. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so very much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.
Michelle here. And please shop here for me.
Michelle.
And then this is the Desiree, the structured tote right here.
Okay.
And then the little black one is the Rosa Mini. And then the Rosa Maxi is right here. And this is the Mine. And we have several different colors on all of those as well.
And I love the store. you.